nowadays, it's really easy to make PDFs or any handouts editable for students. And in fact, you can do it in 4 steps. So let's learn how. The first thing to do is you take a picture of your PDF or your material, whatever it is. So if it's a PDF that's on your computer, you do a screen capture of it. If it is a handout that you have that's off the computer, then you can just take a picture of it with your cell phone. It'd be great if you had an iPad. You can take a picture of it. And in fact, the Notes app has a camera tool built into it so that it will help you easily scan a document. I'm using air quotes, scan a document, so that basically it helps remove the background. So you just capture that picture of it. Next step is after you've taken your picture and it's on, you want that saved picture on your computer, then you open up Google Slides and you change the page setup to meet the size of the handout or PDF. So if it's portrait or landscape, but typically it would be 8.5 by 11. I'll show you how to do that. And step 3, you insert your picture as a background in the slide. That way, once it's in as a background, students can't move that picture around. And then lastly, you would insert text boxes where the students should type. So let's go through this. Let me show you how you do it. So we're going to, I have a document. It's a PDF document, and this is what I want the students to be able to edit. So right now, when I tap on it, right, there's nothing, you can't do anything. So the first thing actually I'm going to do is kind of make it a little smaller so I can screen capture it, maybe even a little smaller. And you can find your own worksheet. You get the idea. You may want to include the instructions. I would, but for this purpose, we're going to just do one sheet at a time. So now I'm screen capturing. The shortcuts for me to screen capture on a Windows 10 computer is I hold down the Windows key and then tap S or Shift and then S, and now I can screen capture. But there's other ways to screen capture. You find your way, you do you. And so now I have my the page that I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to save it. So I think I'm going to save it in downloads because that's kind of where I find all my stuff is in downloads. And so this is going to be compare and contrast. Characters. Save. I'm going to X out of there. And I'm going to open up. So I've got my picture saved. The step 2 is open up Google Slides. And to change my page setup. So by default, it's a big old, it's, widescreen or something like that. So you go into custom and it's going to be, I think mine are wider. So I'm going to do 11 here and do 8.5 here. And so I'm just going to get rid of these text boxes here. And so now I insert my picture as a background. So I click here as background, and I'm going to choose my image. And it's the one that I just downloaded right there. And it's going to kind of make it fill the page. I'm going to say done. So that's step 3. And then step 4 is you just add the text boxes. So here's the text box tool. And so I would put it here. And I may even want to put in there, type here. It kind of gives the students a little clue. And I'm just going to copy this, and spread the wealth. Spread it around where I'm supposed to do it. So the directions are list 3 traits Sasha and Aunt Anil have in common, and 3 traits that are unique to each character. So I'm just going to fill these all up with this type here. Boxes, you get the idea. And then you can just share this with your students. And another tip is they could use the voice type speaker notes. So when they click here, so say the one thing that they have in common is they both have long hair. I don't know what the answer is, but we'll just say that. Let it use my microphone. They both have long hair. Click to turn that off, and now I can copy and paste this here if I wanted to do that. So you can teach your students how to do that as well. So there you go. That is how to make PDFs editable in 4 steps. And of course, let me know if you have any questions.